Hello, Louisiana beer reviews. We're doing a Baton Rouge beer. I bought it at Mathern's the other day, and I hope it's good because it was not cheap. And all these beers we're getting, we've been getting so many different single craft beers from Louisiana. They always have the adhesive label, and got quirky can designs and high prices. Some of them are good,
Super high prices.
but our experience is really, unfortunately, some of them are not that good.
Well, and how do you really justify a high price? Okay, this costs doing business, but are we supposed to continually pay for your startup business? And then
Yes.
sometimes you get things and it's like, what is this? Who made this? And you always hear this, oh, well, that was a bad batch. Well, bad batch, and we still got to pay the same price. You can't bring it back. Well, we don't take that back. I never heard that before.
All right, well, let's try to be positive. And this is hops, India Pale Ale. And they're obviously playing off of the baseball card company. And it's fine, baseball cards. A lot of people collect those. And this beer was brewed in collaboration with our friends at Cards and Culture, established in 2020.
What is Cards and Culture?
I didn't research it. Apparently, it's some kind of baseball card shop.
So baseball card shops are making beer now?
Well, I guess it's just...
Wow. That's about as believable as Taco Bell making beer.
I think there was a Taco Bell licensed beer. All right, amount of Mosaic hops. So Hazy IPA. Well, we haven't had enough Hazy IPAs in the last 10 years, so...
No, let's have more.
Can't get tired of those.
The Jews.
In fact, I
You
drink
know what
one.
they call them? The Jews? Not, not like anyone's religion or anything, but it's like satire for the word juice.
I never heard that, but I'm not really in with the in crowd. Only thing I know about juice is just like this
Yeah, they call it
flavored.
Jews.
It's like a flavored malt liquor that I bought in Mississippi at 10%, but the regular one is 14. Wasn't bad, actually.
Wow, that looks familiar.
Golly.
Man, does that look familiar?
Oh, no, look at the bottom of the glass.
Yeah, I won't be going there.
Wow. Need some chunks in your life? Well, it's very chunky.
Dude, I'm not going to be able to eat the rest of the day after I drink this.
It's a very thick head. And the color is greenish gold. Like literally like greenish gold.
I was going to say kind of mud colored.
So
Muddied.
it's different looking. Not different looking,
It's familiar. It's very familiar. I've seen this made by other people. Or other people's breweries.
what I mean is the green part is a little different. Okay. Budweiser sometimes looks a little green. Actually, Budweiser beer looks a little green. Uh-oh.
Ooh. That smell is familiar.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, here we go, kids. Now, this is the style you're either going to like or you're not going to like.
I think the can was $3.99.
Ooh. Take a mortgage out to get that.
I didn't buy a whole 4-pack, but they got a lot. I mean, I could not buy all because it must be 36 different ones. It's like this many from this company, this many from that company, this many from that one.
All the same style?
I would say most of them were hazies, hazy IPAs. Yes.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers. Smells like hop resins, juice. Well, 7%. I'm gonna keep that in mind.
It kind of burns a little bit.
It does kind of burn a little bit. This is not whiskey.
No, there's something in it that's burning. It's like peppery burn. Not pepper burn, but peppery burn.
Yeah, like a jalapeno pepper.
Yeah. Like somebody put some pepper extract in it.
Let's see how that could be the case. Well, the body's heavy. Let's get down
Remember
to
that time
that.
I called you and I was just like, hey, I picked up this beer, well-known, terrific beer. And I'm drinking it. And I said, man, I think they changed it. It's a really great IPA. West Coast style, by the way. And I said, man, it's awfully pithy. I said, I want to save you one of these so when you come over. And then I got thinking, I was eating a snack, and I was like, I wonder if the snack is affecting the way that by the way, it's an IPA. Affecting the way the hops taste. Well, lo and behold, it was kind of like a Slim Jim flavored with jalapeno. The jalapeno flavor itself was changing the IPA hop to pithiness.
So did you eat a Slim Jim with jalapenos in it a little while ago?
No, I didn't. That's what I'm saying. This is ironic that I'm having the same experience with another IPA. Because we've said that several times. Well, I've made notice of the pith taste in some of these. And it's been well documented.
I have noticed that.
Years ago, when they said there's going to be a hop shortage. And so what some of these companies doing, they're taking pith and they're putting it in there to give it this bitterness. Which, it works. But it's not a favorable bitterness.
Well, I hope that's not the case. I hope it's just water, barley malt, hops, and yeast. Mosaic hops.
We don't notice. No, nothing on the label.
No, it wasn't actually listed on the website. Wasn't on the website.
So we don't really know what we're drinking.
It's an ale, and we know that. I like the taste, actually. Tastes really good to me. But it's heavy bodied.
It tastes like something was. I'm not gonna say it.
Don't say it. All right.
I'm not gonna say it.
Medium dry finish. On the sweetness scale, I forgot to talk about that in the recent videos. Sweetness scale, oh, it's pretty sweet. I would say 4 out of 5 sugar cubes. If you want your sugar, this might work. Bitterness scale, you know what? It's not really bitter.
I'm not really getting that sweet note that you're getting. I'm getting probably about 2.5.
Oh,
Not
what?
even cones. I don't even understand your cones.
Well, I do sugar cubes and cones, and hop cones is not.
How do you do a measurement that nobody uses? Sugar cube.
Somebody uses it.
Who uses sugar cubes? You can't even buy sugar cubes at the grocery store. Nobody sells sugar cubes.
That's a lie. All right.
You gotta go hunt them down. Anyway, moving forward.
Bitterness is not really bitter.
It's a low to medium sugar for me. It's bitter, but it's kind of a
Low bitterness.
low bitter. It's got a heavy mouthfeel to me.
If you drink Miller Lite, yeah, it's going to seem really bitter. If you drink a lot of IPAs, this is going to seem like it's not bitter. I'm saying 3 out of 5 hop cones, which for IPAs is not really that impressive. It's kind of like a pale ale more than an India pale ale, to tell you the truth. It's like an imperial pale ale, but tastes good to me. You might not like it, but to me it tastes good. I don't know if it tastes $3.99 a can good. I bought it.
I'm not overly pleased with it. I think it's built well. It's got a strong beer presence. It's just like I'm drinking cake or something.
Oh man.
It's just thick. It doesn't go down. It lingers. I mean, if that's what you like, and if that's what they're going for in a style, I'd say you probably hit it out the park. But I'm just not really digging it. So I got to come from a personal aspect on this because it's like you said, you got to grade them and taste them as you see, and I got to give it like a C plus.
I want to apologize to all the viewers for that score. And Mr. David will not be appearing on our show anymore for the rest.
Fun. Make my own channel.
For the rest of his life. But no, honestly, I'm just joking. I don't dictate that people have to agree. I think it's really good, but it's got a lot of questions, many questions, and I'm saying it's really good as a pale ale.
Right, I was going to say that too. I mean, the style is off.
As an India pale ale?
That's why the score is a C+, for one. Secondly, it's thick-ish, so it's got to get a lower score.
Does this taste like an India pale ale? My answer is no, it tastes like an imperial pale ale. I know what India pale ales taste like. This does not taste like that. It's something off track about it.
Mm-hmm. And I still think there's a little pepper in it that shouldn't be in it. And
I
think maybe the pepper was induced to have the flavor go in a certain way.
If I found
all companies, they put flavor in things to make it go a certain way.
If I found out that they added pepper to this, I would be so depressed.
You do the same thing when you cook.
You
have raw ingredients and you want them to go a certain way, so you add something to the ingredient, so you get a mix of flavor that's going a certain way.
I would probably just give up. I would just give up. I'll give up. I hope that's not the case. I beg that that's not the case. I plead that's not the case. But I think for an Imperial Pale Ale, it's most excellent. I would say for an Imperial Pale Ale, it's like a 94 out of 100. Even with the flaws. But for an India Pale Ale, what are you talking about? There's no bitterness. No kind of impressive bitterness. And don't even ask me to start putting this in competition with some India Pale Ales that I could think of, but I'm not going to mention right now because it would be a disaster. It would be an absolute disaster. So, taking into account that there's a lot of issues with this, and people say, oh, no, you already said 93. You got to go with that score. I have to go with that score if I'm not taking style into consideration, but I always take into consideration the style. And it's not the correct style to me. So I'm going to go with a B-, like about an 82 overall.
Oh, wait. This will be the last time we see Jay on Louisiana Beer Reviews.
For the rest of his life. No, I mean...
I can't believe that score.
I don't like to give an 82 for a beer that is really good. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not fitting right. To me, it's not fitting correctly.
Style's off, and it's... It should have been marketed as something else.
We had some.
It could have just as well said it was an imperial or a double pale ale, and which would have fit this.
That was my whole rant.
Yeah, and you could have said, well, it's infused with this slight pepper note or something, but no, you made it something it wasn't. So
we did imperial stouts. Well, that's what they said. We did some imperial stouts, but we had a problem because they tasted like imperial what?
So we're
Porters.
But we're gonna wrap this up because we got nothing more to say here. But we're getting ready to do another one.
But wait a minute.
Which is going to be a really good
IPA. Wait a minute. Didn't we do some imperial stouts that we had some problems with because they were coming across like porters?
Yeah, but those styles are so close.
Oh, so if it's a stout and porter, then we're going to forgive it. But if it's an IPA and a pale ale, we don't forgive. Then we don't forgive. Okay.
I don't even know where this is going.
Just a style versus style extrapolation, I guess.
No, there was something that we have from some company in Nebraska where they sent down. It's supposed to be.
From Kansas.
Kansas, yeah. It was supposed to be a doppel or something like that.
Oh, please, let's not.
Yeah, and it turned out it was like some tea beer.
It did taste like tea. That's true. Thanks, though, Robert. Robert gave us those beers. I appreciate that.
But even the labels itself. I mean, nothing on Robert, which
he just brought
somebody who doesn't drink beer sent you beer. Nothing on him or anything.
No, he does drink beer. But he mainly deals with whiskey, the Whiskey Scout.
Okay, that wasn't what you told me. Now I feel so foolish.
It's all right. It'll be okay. But yeah, but that was really bad. That was, well, you know, it wasn't any worse than this. This is the same kind of situation. It's like, do the style right. Anyway, all right. So we're going to end this review by saying, y'all go to Baton Rouge and tour, and it probably wouldn't be a very long tour, the Rally Cap Brewery.
Yeah, give him a shot.